Hey guys, what is up? It is the Fluffy Ninja coming at you and playing some domination on Hijacked with the PDW submachine gun. It is my favorite submachine gun. It's usually the only submachine gun I use. I used to use the MP7, but when I found out that it didn't work as well in some situations, I figured, you know what, let's try the PDW. It's pretty much exactly like the P90 from Call of Duty's past, and it's it's been doing all right for me. I mean, I haven't been playing that long with it on Xbox, but when I was playing on PS3 with it, I was doing pretty good with it. So I just thought I'd bring you a commentary today with some PDW gameplay and just talk to you about why I use it, why I think it is the better gun, and why I prefer it over any other gun. First of all, PDW has a 50 round magazine, which is pretty substantial. Like I said, just like the P90 from Call of Duty's past. When you put extended mags on it, it goes up to 65. And you unlock this gun right away. So as soon as you're able to make a class, you get this gun. And it is one of the stronger, well, it's not one of the stronger weapons, but it is one of the better weapons of Call of Duty. It Speaking of strength and stuff like that, it does 35 damage, so that's pretty good. I mean, you start out with 100 health points, and 35 of those with each shot, which is kind of nice. But that's when you're like right up close. That's when you're barrel stuffing somebody. Like minimum damage that you can do is 18, which I mean it still isn't too bad, but if you can get right up into somebody's face and do that 35 damage, it's pretty nice. You start out with 50 rounds in the mag and 150 rounds backup, so you can reload a couple times before you have to, either put it away or swap to something else. So it does have a pretty good ammo capacity. The reload time is not that great. I mean, it takes you probably about 2.5 seconds to reload, but the trade-off to that is you're not going to be reloading that often. Seeing as how you've got 50 rounds, you can kill two, maybe three people with each mag before you even have to think about reloading. And those last 20 or 15 rounds, pop them off and maybe get somebody, scare them away around a corner, and then you can reload till your heart's content, pretty much. It shoots at 720 rounds per minute. I know a lot of you probably don't know how fast that is, or you probably just don't really care, but it's around the middle of the submachine gun pack. It doesn't do, it doesn't have the greatest rate of fire, but that is pretty good. If you put rapid fire on it, though, it goes up to 900, which is getting a little bit more towards the better end of the rounds per minute. It's got pretty moderate recoil. A lot of people say if you put a grip on it, it's better. It's actually not. If you put a grip on this, it actually does worse. It actually has more recoil, which, I mean, it doesn't really make a lot of sense to me, but that's just kind of how it was coded, I guess. So why do I use it? You're gonna see in this gameplay that I don't really aim a lot. If you throw a laser sight on it, you don't really need to. It's it's a pretty great gun for just hip firing, and I don't like to aim. I mean, my motto was in Modern Warfare 3, don't aim, because I used to use shotguns all the time. If you use a shotgun, you're not really trying to aim anyway. When I used to run around with a striker, I would just pump round after round into people and just hope for the best. I mean, I've got a pretty good trigger finger, so I can kind of spam that trigger a little bit faster. But I don't have to with the PDW. It's an automatic weapon. Unlike the Chicom, which is I think 3 round burst or 4 round burst. I think it's three. But PDW by far is my favorite gun. So it's got the magazine size. It does the damage when you're up close, and you're gonna see in this gameplay that I do get pretty close. Not only that, but Hijacked is a pretty small map, so I mean most of it is close quarters. Uh, then now I'm gonna talk to you a little bit about my style of gameplay. A lot of commentators go for rushing, go kill a bunch of people, go for the high score streaks. That's not really how I play. I go for the objective. I play objectively. the whole point of me playing Call of Duty is to win. I'm not saying that I'm going to win every time, but that's what I go for. I go for the win. I don't go for, the most kills. I don't go for the most whatever. I go until I win. I like, playing with a full party. You're going to see that in a lot of my gameplay, though. I don't get to roll with a full party. It's usually just me against the world, I guess, is how you would put it. But when I can get a full party and we're all rolling with our friends, I mean, we get pretty nasty online. We can go, you know, all night, maybe 100 games and lose maybe 3. I'm not saying that we're the best Call of Duty players, but we get the job done. We get the objective done. And that's really the point of Call of Duty. A lot of players don't see it like that. A lot of players see it as, well, I'm going to try to get a high kill streak, post it online, and see if I can get any views. That's not how I see these games to be played. I see them as, you're playing an objective-based game type, go for the objective. If you're playing team deathmatch or kill confirmed or something like that, yeah, go for the kills. That's no problem. I mean, a lot of people, I'm not bashing on team deathmatch or kill confirmed or anything like that, but if you're playing an objective-based game type like domination, search and destroy, or demolition, go for the objective. Don't just mess around and, say, oh, well, somebody else will get it. Somebody else will do the objective. No, teamwork is what brings the whole game together. I mean, that's kind of the point of playing online, isn't it? So you can play with other people, meet other people with different strengths and weaknesses, and try to adapt to those people and become a team player. That's kind of how you get far in Call of Duty. You go for the team play. You go for, you and some guy from Cambodia end up using the same weapon, holding down an area together, and you guys do great. Or you and some kid from Japan go out and he's got a sniper rifle and you've got the light machine gun. You hold down an objective for the entire game, each of you racking up kills. Not only that, but if you go for the objective, you get kills. I mean, yeah, I'm not going to say just go out and camp. Camping, I don't like that, but it's a part of the game just like everything else, right? So, if you are going to camp the objective. Don't just camp somewhere up high because it's a good sniper spot. Try to get in a better place to overlook the objective and take out a few people that are trying to take the win from you. Wouldn't it be better to have a good kill streak and a win instead of just one or the other? So why wouldn't you go? Why wouldn't you go and play for the objective? You're gonna see in this gameplay that we actually do win, and I do come out pretty good in kills. I think I went 35 and 30, or 35 and 31, or something like that. I don't really remember, but I do pretty good while going for the objective. I'm capturing objectives, I'm holding objectives, I'm making sure that the enemy doesn't get the objective, and I'm killing them by doing that. So, it has its pros and cons. If you go for the objective, yeah, you might die a lot. You might see 2 guys sitting on the objective and they get blown up by C4 or a grenade. But if you're there with them, you can see that blind spot that person was coming from, shoot them before they get that grenade off or that C4 out of their hand, and hold it down with them. It's all about teamwork. It all kind of goes just back to teamwork. Teamwork is how you are going to win more games. Teamwork is how you're going to get your KD up, which I don't really respect that. If you come at me with a 3.0 KD, good for you, but I really don't care. It's not about KD. To me, it's more about having fun as a gamer and coming out with a win. Winning is always fun. Everybody loves to win, so why wouldn't you go for the win, right? So that is my style of gameplay, guys. I'm more of the objective player, and you can see that with the PDW, I can run around and be the objective player. It's got all the rounds that I need to put somebody's head down. It's got all the bells and whistles, the silencer to keep me off the radar, and the laser sight to make sure that I don't even have to aim down sight to kill somebody. Which that's pretty nice. You don't even have to look in somebody's direction and still be able to get a kill. So, just wanted to bring that to your guys' attention. I'm the Fluffy Ninja. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.